The security problem that our team is looking into is that standard SMS messages lack important security functions. Mobile messages are quickly becoming one of the most popular forms of communication and are subject to malicious attacks. The goal is to reduce the risk of some of the more serious security flaws in SMS encryption. Our team has 4 members. First one is Mark Tong. Mark is experienced in web development and familiar with web-based attacks and important security measures. He has some experience with mobile app development and is familiar with how messages are shared. He is also enrolled in penetration testing right now to increase his knowledge in the cybersecurity area and understand common cyber attacks. Our next member is Stephen Presti. He is experienced in C++, also well-versed in Java. He has some limited experience with encryption and applications, and he has also taken a number of Cisco courses which train you for the CCNA. And he has also worked on a few Android applications. Our third member is James Poswal. He is also experienced in C++ and Java, and he has also worked with some programs and Linux command line tools for analyzing and gathering hidden, deleted, or manipulated files on hard drives and smartphones. And the last member, myself, Tara Crunk. I'm experienced in C++, Java, and some web development. I've had exposure to database encryption, SQL injection methods, PHP, MySQL, and Python.
The problem we are facing. The text is being sent as plain text and is readable by anyone once it is received. While the messages are lightly encrypted while in air, they are delivered as plain text. In addition to this, the message is being sent over a wireless network that are vulnerable to attack. This lack of security provides little to no confidentiality, integrity, or availability. These messages are subject to man-in-the-middle attacks, eavesdropping, and denial of service. A capable attacker is able to intercept this message in plain text format and put its own individual at risk. SMS messages continue to grow in popularity, and many applications, such as Facebook, use text messages as a form of authentication. Similar to the way an application will email a lost password, it is becoming increasingly popular to send verification codes via SMS. New and secure applications that offer reliable communication replace the SMS application altogether. However, this requires both the sender and recipient to be using the same application. Impact of this technology provides increased security for messages and protects you from the eavesdroppers.
There are some challenges to encrypting messages. One problem is that it's inconvenient, and it would only be used for sensitive information. People are generally not willing to spend the extra time or extra steps to protect information that they don't think is valuable. To overcome this, it is important to make the plugin simple and easy to use, and reduce extra steps. It's also important to spread awareness. People don't realize that their text could be intercepted or monitored, or they just don't care and fail to see the reason why extra security is important. There needs to be a balanced trade-off between the ease of use and the extra security provided. Another problem is that it's difficult to implement. It would require an application to be planned, constructed, and made compatible with standard SMS messaging applications for mobile devices. Detailed planning and coordination are essential. Understanding the current technology through rigorous research and then beginning development with a coordinated effort. This will require a lot of resources, preparation, and a highly skilled development team. A third challenge is picking a lightweight encryption technique and method to provide authentication. There are several problems with how messages are shared over the air. There needs to be a way to efficiently encrypt messages such that there's not a significant cost in the size of the message. An inefficient encryption technique could have negative consequences, such as impaired performance or excessive data charges. There also needs to be a way to safely share keys. Similar to the key distribution problem, it would be difficult to create a secure channel for people to use. It's also important to understand the network layers involved in the process of sending a message through various service centers to analyze how messages can be better protected.
As a group, we set out to analyze the problem and determine solutions to reduce the risk of security flaws. We want to promote awareness for the vulnerabilities of SMS messaging, specifically the default messenger for Android. Although Apple may encrypt your messages to other Apple devices, when being sent to other platforms, they aren't. Your messages are not secure, and sensitive information should not be shared via SMS messages. There are many examples of sensitive information being shared through SMS other than sending a text with your address. There are many companies that send confirmation codes and passwords through SMS messages which are subject to attack. There are easy solutions such as encrypting important messages or all messages to reduce government monitoring or active attacks.